going to Shedd Aquarium.
So cute. Oh, it's coming back. So the very last that you heard from us, we were all the way in Wisconsin. That has changed a lot over the past 2 weeks because we haven't been able to send an update out to you guys in a long time. And we're sorry for that. It was just our internet connection and the lack of technology that we were around. We had a bunch of issues running into that, so we didn't get to send you guys an update. So this video might be a little bit long because we're trying to recap everything that we've been through so far and what next week is going to be holding. So we were in Milwaukee last you heard. We were hanging out with one of our friends, Eric, and he just kind of showed us Milwaukee. That was cool. That was back on June 10th, which was a Monday. The next 2 days we spent in Chicago, just hanging out in the city of Chicago and sightseeing and doing some cool stuff. Check out those pictures on Instagram because they're really awesome. We got tons of pictures in Chicago, going to different places, seeing different things, and took tons of pictures. We played in Schaumburg, Illinois at Waterfront Church on Thursday, June 13th, and we made some great new friends. We didn't know anybody that was there, so that was really cool, just to get to know new people and to hang out with them and get to know who they are. That Friday we played in Cincinnati at a venue called The Underground, which was really sweet. We don't get to play at very many venues because we're a worship band, but it's kind of cool to get to do that every once in a while because we get to meet new bands and meet new people that are just from the area. We didn't know very many people there either, so it was cool to get to do something like that. That Friday we got to stay the night with the Lewis family, who is around the Cincinnati area. We met them last year. They came through Joplin, and they're an amazing family. They let us stay at their house and fed us an abundance of food, and it was awesome. They were really cool. They let us crash the night, and the next day we got up and went to Bell Fountain, Ohio to play at a bowling alley, which we have never done before, but that was very cool. They have like a rock and worship night every couple months, and they bring bands in, Christian bands, because it is a Christian-owned bowling alley, so that was really, really awesome to get to be a part of that. And get to meet new people and see some old friends that we met in Joplin last year. Again, a lot of our tour has been made up of people from Joplin that we met last year, and so it's been really cool to reconnect with these people and see them again. The next day after Saturday, we headed out to Brinkhaven, Ohio.
So yeah, we got there Sunday afternoon and started setting up, and the camp lasted from Sunday night through Friday afternoon. And when we pulled in, it was just beautiful area, river running through and everything, and so it was great, you know, the camp atmosphere, just being out in God's creation and just seeing His beautiful creation. And so this was a children's camp, so it was a lot different for us. It was 8 to 12-year-olds, and it really stretched us a lot, and we had to learn a lot about just taking care of them and trying to communicate with them, and so stretched us a lot. Hopefully we were able to teach them some things, and I know they taught us some stuff too.
Yeah, and what we mainly did during the week was we led worship for them primarily, which on the first night and the last night we played inside in their little, what was it, hall kind of thing? Yeah, fellowship hall kind of thing. And we got to play full band there, and then the rest of the nights we played outside at this amphitheater that they had built out in the middle of these huge trees, and it was like away from the camp, so you couldn't see anything from there but just woods and like mountainous areas and all that. So it was really awesome to be able to worship out there, in nature. It was so cool. And we also helped around with like cooking and some of the electives that the kids would do. We would help monitor those and just be involved with those, such as there's canoeing, horseback riding. there was like a sporting event kind of area that we kind of managed around that, and just there's a lot of just amazing things that these kids got to do that a lot of them probably never have been able to do before. And we also, through that though, were with them during the discussion times in the morning and afternoon, and got to just answer questions or explain certain things about the talks that were going on during the nights. And so it was just really cool. So like Judd said, it was 8 to 12-year-olds, and it was really, really different from what we were used to. And but it taught us a lot. I mean, I think they learned a lot, but at the same time, we learned a whole lot about just that kind of age group, and just how they kind of work. So it was really, really just a blessing to be able to do that.
And tomorrow morning we'll be heading to Virginia Beach, and it's about a 10-hour drive, so we have a lot of driving, so let's hope y'all be praying for us. And we're going to be doing a locals missions camp. We don't know exactly what that looks like, but we're just excited that we're going to reconnect with youth that we met last year in Joplin as well. And it's going to be from Sunday through Friday, June the 23rd to the 28th.
And then Saturday rounds out our week, and it's going to be a rest day for us, and also traveling it's another long haul up to the northeast, up to New York and New Jersey area.
Yeah, it's definitely going to stretch us. These past few weeks have been kind of crazy. This past week was super high energy because we have never worked with 8 to 12-year-olds, like they said, and they never, ever, ever run out of energy. They were demanding until we forced them to go to bed, and it was amazing though, because we got to be stretched in ways that we've never been stretched before. And this next week will be another missions camp, which will also stretch us and drain our energy. And then the week after that, we're also doing another mission camp in the north. And so these next weeks are going to be really crazy for us and really energy draining. And so I guess that's one of our major prayer requests would be prayer for energy, prayer for us to eat healthy and to just stay on top of our game, and for the Lord to just refuel us every day so that we can keep up with kids, keep up with who we're going to be involved with, and just totally dive in every day, totally refreshed and renewed by the Holy Spirit, keeping us active and involved as much as we can with the kids.
Yeah, also like David kind of touched on, we're going to be driving a lot over these next 10 hours this weekend, and then I'm not sure, another long haul
7 hours
up to New York from there. So just prayers for driving safety, traveling safety, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also be praying for the counselors who were still at that camp that we were at just this last week. It's called Joy of Living Camp, and there's still, I think it's 6 counselors that are still there who have to be there for the rest of these 8 weeks, 5 weeks.
5.
And it's, like I said, we were there to help and to kind of aid in things while they were doing stuff with the kids. Like, we would be there along to help. So now we aren't there to just, if they need help, like, they're kind of a smaller number now. So they need all the prayers they can get for strength and just and patience during that time. Because it really is taxing, but it's an amazing opportunity for those guys. So just be in prayer for them, just for strength and just for rest when they need it.
Yeah, and I guess this next week we're pretty much going to be in one area again, just in Virginia Beach, but prayer that these relationships that we have with these people, we've met them several times now, Joplin, and then last winter we went out and we got to go visit their youth and spend a little time with them. So I guess pray that we just go deeper into these relationships and don't stay so superficial and surface level with everything, and that God will just break down the walls that they may have built up and that we may have built up.
And also, we I don't remember if we'd already asked, but David's foot, when we were in Chicago, his left foot here, when we were in Chicago, for some reason something weird really happened, and it's been really giving him a lot of grief lately, just a lot of pain for no reason. We're not really sure what went on, But just prayer for healing. It's getting better now, he thinks, so far. Just pray that nothing crazy happens and he messes it back up again, and then he can be full force again, because it does limit him in some things that he can do. Again, we love you guys so much. Thank you for your prayers and just for keeping up with us. And we hope to see you guys real soon, and we'll let you know what's going on here probably in the next few days. So.